being able to get out and come back in and enjoy the wines here instead of just the curbside service that we offered for a long time.
And what safety procedures are you following as far as wiping down tables, or how are you handling menus?
The menus are laminated and we have an in and out bin. Noticed that at a couple of other restaurants during the takeout service, and it seemed like a really great way. People could come in and grab a menu at these restaurants that we'd seen, and then when it was done, when you used it, you put it in the dirty bin. In our case, we pick it up from the table and then clean it, sanitize, then it goes back in the sanitized bin so that we know that we can have already done the process. But as far as each table individually is wiped down, the only thing we have on the tables now is our bottles with the lights on them, and those are used as people, just for ambiance. But also they have our story on the back of the label, so people like to handle that. So that gets wiped down, the chairs get wiped down, then the menus themselves, and pretty much anything else that's handled. We are using glassware, and the glassware is washed, sanitized, and then put back up.
And is there a favorite wine here at the winery, or is there a favorite among staff?
Among staff, there's a huge seller right now. It's our Super Tuscan blend, which is a Sangiovese Cab Merlot. We call it the Super Tucson. We lived in Tucson for a while, my wife and I, and when we were in Tucson, we call people from Tucson Tucsons. So we have our Super Tucson label, but we have a lot of favorite wines. We have a full red, white, and sweet flight, and we have our rosé that we brought. The grapes are from Kingman, Zinfandel, and it's just a beautiful rosé dry. We also have a sweet rosé called Poolside Pink, and those are hits. Those are always sellouts.
Well, thank you for joining us, Gavin.
No problem.
Be sure to visit Winery 101 off the 101 and Olive as they have reopened. And be sure to check out our City of Peoria social media pages as we visit more restaurants and businesses as they reopen. Hi, I'm Marianne Loya, and we are at Olive Gourmet with Betsy Turner, the manager. Welcome, Betsy.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Sure, thank you for having us. Can you tell us a little bit about Olive Gourmet?
Well, we're a small, individually owned, not a chain, not a franchise, olive oil and balsamic vinegar store primarily, but we have also other things like olive leaf tea, olive oil, products for skin and hair care, and then we carry a little fun stuff like pasta and seasonings, just a little bit of everything.
And how many different flavors of olive oil do you have?
Well, if you put it all together, we have about 60 flavors of olive oils, balsamic vinegars, and specialty vinegars.
And what is your favorite flavor?
They're all my favorite, but Tuscan herb is probably my go-to for just about everything. It's kind of a typical Italian flavoring, so it works with so many things.
Great. And can you tell us about the hardships you faced since the pandemic?
Well, in the spring we closed down completely to kind of reevaluate and do what we needed to do to assess. We closed for a couple of weeks, we cleaned everything, sanitized everything, and then gradually opened up for local pickups and mailing. We've been in business for just over 9 years, and we have some wonderful loyal customers. But there were some lean months in there when we didn't have a whole lot of customers coming in.
Okay. And what have you done since you've reopened to keep everything clean and safe?
We sanitize everything several times a day. We do allow our customers to sample the products, because in order to really know what you want before you buy a bottle of olive oil, it's good to know that it's something you're going to use and like. Anything they would touch, credit card readers and all that kind of thing, we clean regularly.
And where can people go to find more information about Olive Gourmet?
We have a website, It's www.olive-gourmet.com. So, and we also have a very active Facebook page that we post recipes on and let them know when our hours change and things like that, so that they can stay on top of things. We can't wait to fully reopen. We have a wonderful chef that comes in and does cooking demonstrations, things like that. We're always adding new products, so we hope our customers will stay on top of what we're doing and how things are progressing, and keep us in mind, and we'll continue to ship and do local pickups as whatever they need.
Be sure to visit Olive Gourmet in Park West and check out the City of Peoria Facebook pages as we visit more businesses throughout the week.
Hi, I'm Mayor Kathy Carlett, and we are here today at Touchdown Sportswear in the beautiful Pine District. I am here with Councilmember Danette Dunn. This is her lovely district, and we are meeting today with the owners. To my right is Monty Ryan. And Mr. Ryan, would you care to introduce some of the people who are here at the table with us today?
Seated next to me is my wife, Candace. Over here is Lori Wise, and next to her is Nick Meir.
Well, we are so glad that all of you could be here with us today. We just want to get a little bit of an idea about your business, why your business is in Peoria, how long you've been in Peoria. I think that you've been here for a really long time. You're a Peoria staple.
Yeah, we've been here, I think we're going into our 25th year in business. We started kind of in humble beginnings. I started actually an office in my home. And then our first office was over at 83rd and Washington there, above the art studio. There's some little offices up there.
Old Town.
We had a little office up there to begin with, and then we moved over to 83rd in Peoria there, where the Mike's Convenient Market and that plaza. We were there for 5-6 years. And then down to just east of Wilhelm's on Grand Avenue. We were there for about 8 years. And then moved over here. I think we purchased this. This was an old Carl's Jr. restaurant. I think we're going into our 5th year here.
Okay. So you've made the rounds around Peoria. Do you just continue to move into larger spaces to accommodate your business?
That's kind of how it's went. Okay. You know, over the years, it's been a slow growth, but you know, we've been blessed to be able to keep growing every year with the very competent staff I have and have had for most of them for a long time. And great backing from my wife here.
Your lovely wife. It was so nice to meet her today. Well, I just want you to tell us a little bit about how you get so involved in the community, how your business has grown. I know you've been doing a lot of things in the community of Peoria. Yeah,
well, I'm proud of the fact that I've been on the board of directors for Peoria Diamond Club for, I think it's 8 or 9 years now, which is really a passion I have. We do a lot of work for the youth in our community. And then it's the partnership we have with the City of Peoria in running spring training, and they pay us per diem on all our volunteer work. And then we give that money back for grants for youth, scholarships, and then we help some of the local food banks and so forth. And this was a retail restaurant before, a strip center behind us, but we're actually to the end user. You know, we do a lot with the Peoria school districts. That was one of my first customers way back. We do a lot with the City of Peoria, but our main focus is Peoria. You know, being here, and there's such wonderful people in Peoria. That's why we started here, and we're kind of founded here. Just fantastic people throughout in the community.
Well, I know that you've had some employees for a really long time, so you know, there must be some great reason to work here. Would you like to tell me about that, or would you like to have them tell us about that?
Well, Lori, of course, right there, she's been about 21 years, I guess, right in there.
Yeah.
I enjoy selling the embroidery and screen printing and the teams and the businesses and all that stuff.
So how do you do your sales? From in-house, or do you go out and visit schools?
We do both. Yeah, we do both. We all are in and out all the time, going to appointments or delivering our own. I like to deliver my own orders if they'll fit in my car, because I just like the one-on-one contact with my customer. But a lot of emails, and the school districts, we do a lot of emails with the teachers back and forth, working on what design they want, what the jersey. First of all, send them what jerseys to choose from, and then choose, and then what do you want on it? Just a lot of back and forth like that. But
Customization.
yeah, oh yeah, we do total custom.
Yeah,
for
and so you
everybody.
deliver it, and then you get to see that smile on their face when
Yeah.
it's right, right? Yeah.
That's the greatest thing when I keep them on my wall over there when somebody takes time to send an actual card. We love our school shirts, or our company loves this. I enjoy that a lot. I frame those kinds of things, not frame them, but I tape them up on my wall.
So do you do any corporate business?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we have a number of high-profile accounts, Discount Tire being one. Lori has a large construction company, Hard Rock Concrete. We do quite a bit in the construction industry, primarily in safety gear, safety vests and stuff like that, high visibility type gear and T-shirts and all that, as well as for the cities.
Well, your business is obviously far-reaching. You've touched so many areas in the city and the entire West Valley.
Purposely, I learned a long time ago, keep your markets broad and don't be married to one individual one. I think that was why we were able to sustain through the Great Recession as well as we did.
I really appreciate you guys, one, being in the district, but being a family-owned and operated business, and some of your connections in the community go so far. You mentioned Hard Rock Concrete. Lee, the owner, his mother just passed away, and she's one of the founding people in Peoria. She was a school nurse. So it's so interconnected through our community, and the service that you guys provide to the businesses, it really goes a long way. And we're a proud customer. You guys made this jacket for me, so I wear it proudly. So thank you for taking the time, and we just really want to let you know how much you're appreciated as being a staple, as the mayor said, in Peoria.
And for everything that you do for our city, we would like to present you with the Mayor's Business of the Month award.
Good. Thank you very much.
Completely thank you.
Appreciate
for
that
everything
very
you do.
much.
It is our pleasure.